Aloha! This is the Green Lighting Mr. T. Last episode, I took care of space, and it also did the circus as well. So in this episode, I'm going to take care of this western area, and then move on to the Inferno. And I don't know, I don't think I have enough time to do everything this episode, but wow, I actually got him that. That basically would be it if I could actually get it all done this episode. And the next episode, we'd be moving on to the next world. I'll have to see if we can do that, though. At the moment, Kazooie doesn't have any attacks either. She just has eggs to work with, at least. So that's one of the clouds that actually did get shown off, because Jamdar did show it off when I went back to get health from him. One thing to note, there are certain areas you can kind of, that you can access using the kind of glitch. I will be using the backpack just for recreational, like the double jump for recreational use, but I won't use it to cheat the game in any way. So that's my policy for that. Okay, so I guess it'd be easier just to get over there and then split again. When you split, you divide up your health a little bit, but it's not like as many health units as you have now as how many you'll have split up then. You get it like an extra one or something like that. Alright. Although your current health is actually divided up, I think. Yeah, because I have 700... Yeah, you get one extra thing of health, and then whatever health you have remaining gets split up. Although if you have one piece of health, each person's touched with one piece of health. There's actually ways to like, recover health using split up pads, but that'll be more prevalent later. Basically, jump through the hoops. Colors are the same as the Twinkies. I'm not going to go in detail about the rules. I don't think it's really necessary. Okay, but first, do want to grab these. Also, the hoops are smaller, the more points they're worth. Although, I think she said 60 was how many I needed? I'm not actually sure. I think that's one of the things she would discuss if I had asked for the rules. Maybe I should have gone over the rules, I don't know. I will say that it can be quite hard to... Figuring out an easy way to get through the blue hoops is probably the hardest thing about this challenge. But you eventually learn. As with everything. Actually, it may only be 50 I need, and then it was 60 seconds I have. Wow, I actually just I didn't even jump to get through that ring. Arr, I wanted 60. Anyways. Yep. It was 50. Nope. Okay, so that's one G. Now for the other one. I kind of do like how most of the Jiggies in this world are just playing games. It's really nice that this game has a whole bunch of mini-games. I don't think the first game really did have that many mini-games. It had a couple things that were like mini-games, but I don't recall much. Yeah. Yeah, it had a couple things, but not really much. Okay, so shoot the colored balloons. And I believe she said 50 and 60 seconds. And you cannot land, so By that I mean you won't land if you go near the ground, so you don't have to worry about that being an issue. And once again, you can hold R to turn faster, although it can be really confusing to do that. Ah! Ooh, lots of blues. Just then. I would recommend staying a bit lower than higher because the balloons eventually do disappear after a while, so much better to get them while they're nice and big than when they're small. Actually did make it to 60 this time. Nope. Eh, whatever. By the way, if you want to have fun, you can just go wild with this thing. There's a certain timing to get some height, but whatever. Whoa! Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was trying to show off. Alright, so if you have trouble getting up here, you do jump higher when you're only Kazooie, because Banjo is... Oh, wow, that was weird. Is quite heavy, I guess. Or just more heavy. So don't forget to get both. If we're leaving. And of course it is best to just get them at the same time. Okay, so that takes care of this area, pretty much. That just leaves the Inferno. Now, the thing about the Inferno is that there's like 3 sections to it. There's like there's left, right, and then the middle. Oh, don't worry about that later. The first thing we got going up here is this. I think even if I do go over a little bit, I'll see if I can finish up this area since we're so close to getting through this world. So there's 2 ways of doing this. Either you can actually take the challenge and try to tightrope it, or you can just hang on the edge and make it easy on yourself. Not that hard, though. Whee! There are notes in here, so don't forget them. There we go, got them all. So I think I have all the notes at this point. Is there any more notes? Let's take a look at our totals. We are rocking good. Yeah, we're basically almost done here. So, actually, I think I went in the left one first. I was meaning to go in the right one, but I guess I chose left. Yep, so we have this area, and the guys will come along. Don't worry, you can't actually run through the fence, I guess, but there's guys that will kind of light the way. Otherwise, you can use Wonder Ring or fire eggs to light your path. Alright, let's head in here first. I guess coming to this place, man, I don't know. I'm all of a sudden I'm thinking about like speed runs of this game. Okay, so this is the last place you can see one of the bears. So that's all you had to do for that guy. Blow him up or something similar. Okay, so now... Oh, right, you have to, like, actually shoot the locks. You can't just shoot the door. Weird killer alien. I'm afraid you're looking for the Minjos, not the Jinjos. I never really did talk about that Minjo back there, but... Yeah, there's Minjos in this game. Oh, and I could really talk to these guys before releasing them, but... I don't know, I'm in a rush. So there's Gobi. I am finally getting off to that lava world he's so eager to get to. It took me forever to figure out that I actually had to shoot the locks on the doors and not just the doors. I didn't really think that would make such a big deal. Okay, so now there actually is more to the right. Yeah. This is like the only place you can die is that van, by the way. So, it took me forever to realize there was a ledge here, but... Eventually I looked around this room and I saw this note, I was like, wait, there's a note, there's like, not a note, a page here. Like, how do I get to it? And then I discovered that ledge. Actually, I kind of discovered that ledge first, and I was like, wait, how do I get up to that ledge? The ledge actually does lead back here, but, you know, you can just jump it. Okay, so... Let's go this place first, then the train station, because that is the train station over to the right. So, wait, is there a split? Yeah, there's a split right around here. Right, not there. Here. Ooh, I feel like I flew through this world. So this makes a jump pad. All the way up here. So now I have to switch over to Kazooie, who has very little health. And you can either take it slowly, or you can try and use the shoes to go fast. My number one recommendation is when you jump, stand still. That way you don't risk falling off or anything other crazy stuff. The shoes are basically just to make your life easier. Okay. And a neat thing about Kazooie is that you can just fly forever as Kazooie, so that you don't have any risk of fall damage unless you fall for some reason, like slip without doing it. Fall in such a way that you can't flap your wings. There we go. And actually, maybe I should have done this last, because then I could just take the warp bag back to the entrance. Although I'm basically done, so I can just save and quit. Oh, this is a whole lot of fun. Although I really do feel like I'm flying through these. Like 3 episodes per world, and then like stuff, one for in between stuff. Okay, this way. We're done with food, though, so basically, you're not allowed to leave Witchy World with food. That's a huge thing for later, basically. Okay. So I need to get on top of this thing. Ah, wow, really? Actually got hit by one. You can't actually kill them before going up, but, you know, wow, he actually got me. Basically, you're supposed to just hit B the second they pop out, and that's how you're not supposed to get them. Like that. There we go. And we got a train switch. This is actually our first train switch since the other place didn't have one. Basically, every world that has a train switch has a purpose for having that train switch. That's actually quite remarkable in a sense. How much you use the train in this game. Alright, so I'm just going to call the train over here so that dinosaur can get on, because she is waiting for the train. And this way I don't have to deal with it later. Okay, so that really does just cover it. We're basically done. By the way, you really do have like food on you. Yeah, you get 5 per thing. I'm not sure why they chose 5, but it's just a number in the end, so you don't run out. Because you can actually run out. There's no way to run out in this game of food. You just get everything stolen from you. Anyways, this has been the Green Living Mr. T. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. And final totals, yep, just 1 Jiggy we can't get yet. And to you I say, aloha.